Hello, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Hello, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2. Is that Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit? No way that's Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit. Sorry, give me a second to just get some things in order. What's up, everybody? A little bit of a different setup here today, but we still got the Baja. The most important things, of course. Let's see. How's this look? It's gonna be where I'm like revealing the cards. I should probably give me 1 sec. For old time's sake. Dang, look at this. This is a throwback. I can't even believe I have this here. Baja goes there. What's up, JB? What's up, Mighty? Some Baja Blast on there. It's weird because it's so quiet. Also, let me go check one thing. There's supposed to be a different... oh, I know, there it is. Okay. Little middle of the day. I don't even know who's going to show up for this. This is obviously pretty unplanned, but I'm going to not be free for a few nights, and I didn't want to wait that long to not open these up. So if you're finding this after the fact, I'm sorry I couldn't wait, but wanted to make sure that we did something for this. Hopefully we get some bangers. You got the double take, took a double take with the notification. Let me get a tweet out. Honestly, I might have done a double take too. Is the audio okay? It's not going to be the same because it's just coming through my laptop, but it should be fine for this. Honestly, if we do some more streams, this could be not a terrible setup. I mean, I have a microphone. It's just not hooked up right now. So let me just get a message out in Discord and then we'll be good to go. I guess technically it automatically does a noti, but we'll do another one. One more second. Doing it. All right, there we go. What's up, Michelle? Thank you so much. Good to see you. Glad to hear the audio. Granted, this is just coming from a freaking laptop mic. Not too bad. What's the latest in my world? Been really busy. I'm in my office right now. This is an office that I have in Minneapolis, which is why it's a little bit of a different setup. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, got some travel coming up. Timberwolves are going to Game 7 in Round 2 of the NBA playoffs, so I'm on Cloud 9. And what else we got? yeah, you're building the business up. Gabby's good. Just officially kind of passed her 1 year of being done with veterinary school, so that's been awesome. I'm gonna move. Just moving that light really quick. Also, I was gonna take a photo of this setup, but I realized I'm actually using my phone for this, which is pretty sweet. Brokemon cards. What's going on? Where did I? Let's see here. Get back to YouTube really quick. Just want to make sure I can see it on, and then we will get the show on the road. Not anticipating a ton of people, but that's okay. We got 10 people here, it says. What's up, 10 people? Should we get going? All right. I think I have 86 cards. 86 cards to show off. I don't know. I could know the answers to these, but I chose not to because I wanted to do it here. So, wish me luck. You're finding out in real time just like I am. Trying to think of what do I have that I could use? Maybe I'll just, after I look at the first one, I'll use that one to kind of block the rest. So that way I'm not like spoiling them. Or maybe we just turn them over. I don't know how dramatic I want to be with this. But anyway, 80-something cards. Let's see who's here. Let me know if you are in the chat. Pork Shoulder's here. Tristan's here. Edwin's here. Steve is here. Let's go. I am sorry I have been absent. My promise to you is that there will be a stream again soon where we're doing a whole bunch of celebrating. It will probably be this week. I am actually turning 30 on Saturday, so a week from tomorrow. Turning 30. Crazy. Maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll zoom this in just a little bit. How's that? Just that way it's a little bit closer. Now you can't see my Baja Blast, but whatever. Big 30 live stream party sounds like something that might need to happen. It won't be on the day, but maybe we'll see. I'll have to figure out exactly when that will be. But here we are. So like I said, there are a few sports cards, not many. I think like 4 or 5, and then the rest should be Pokemon. I'll try and be as slow and dramatic as possible. All right, first up, Scotty Barnes. I don't know what the best. Should I put these over? Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this too. Yeah, I didn't, honestly, clearly you can see I did not put a whole lot of time into thinking about this prior to starting, but you know what? Better to just do it than to wait for it to be perfect, right? All right, Scotty Barnes. Here we are. That's a 10, baby. That's a good start. That's a great start. Scotty Barnes, PSA 10 Purple Wave. I actually did pull this myself out of a box. So some of these cards I think I maybe... No, actually pretty much... At least all the sports I pulled myself or maybe bought in breaks from Real Sports Cards. But I think these are all personal boxes. And then a lot of the Pokemon I pulled myself. Some I purchased as singles and then some I bought as like a lot. So not a bad start for the 10s, Scotty Barnes. All right, next up here, we've got CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. This is a white hot rookie, kind of a cool card. Not a holo, so if it 10s, it won't be like, or it's not holo, but meaning it's not like a chrome stock card, so it might be slightly easier for this one to 10. Let's see. 10s all around for the people. Let's go! I don't have a soundboard, so it's going to be me beatboxing today. Let's go, baby! Actually, I'm going to send this link. How's the quality on this, by the way? Good enough? Good enough, hopefully. I'm just sending this link to a few people right now. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, listen, a 10 is a 10. A 10 is a 10 is a 10. That's what we say here. All right. Next up, another big one. Joe Burrow. One of my favorites. And it's a 9. That's all right. 9s are fine. 9s are fine. 10s are great, but 9s are fine. Still a cool card. I love these white hot rookies, red hot rookies. Just look really cool. So, listen, they weren't all going to be 10s. Hopefully this next one is. We got an Anthony Edwards. I think this is just his Prism base, which I did pull out of a box at the Mint Collective last year in Vegas. What's up, Reese Winga? Everybody say what's up to Reese. Good buddy of mine, runs a dope brand called Fieldwork and actually shares part of my office with me. So he is in the building. Maybe he'll even pop in. Maybe he'll even pop in at some point. And Comp Keys Beats is in the chat. What's up, Comp Keys? Let's see what my Anthony Edwards on fire right now. It's a 9. All right. That's all right. That's okay. A 9's a 9. 9s are fine. Would have really liked for this one to be a 10, but, you know, we have 2 10s and 2 9s. Maybe I'll try and keep the stacks separate. I've done that before. So 2 10s, 2 9s. And then, oh, this one's a thick holder. I forgot about this. So this one's actually from a set that all the cards are a thicker card stock. Because I was like, why does it feel like it's 2 cards? Ant's always a 10 in my heart, for sure. All right, so this one is a CD Lamb. I believe it's out of 50. The same box that I actually pulled the biggest card I've ever pulled out of a box. Zenith 2021 football. So this one is a Joe Burrow rookie auto out of 5. Monster card I've been holding on to. But I actually pulled this CD and a couple of other decent cards out of the same box. And there's only like 7 cards in the whole box. So, all right. The Pokemon's coming, I promise. We got to get through the sports cards first. It's a 9. Honestly, I'll take that. These are really tough to grade because the backs, the corners are black. And so it's in there, and it's a thicker card stock. So these are tougher to grade well. So a 9, still would rather have a 10, but can't complain. All right, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, pulled this card myself. And that's an 8. 8s are not great. I wonder why. Maybe it's just that top. Maybe they took that down a notch more than I thought they would. All right, Jalen Hurts. What's up, Jarnell, by the way? Good to see ya. This is the one that we really care about. It's not a monster card by any means, but a Justin Jefferson Optic Preview rated rookie that I pulled myself. This is really before he... I mean, we knew he was good, but this was before he became the best receiver in the league that I pulled this. So would really appreciate this being a big, fat, stinking 9. 9s are fine. Sports cards are so tough. I feel like Pokemon is a little bit more predictable. Sports cards, like, because they're almost all chrome stock, like one little dent in the chrome, which is pretty popular, can really knock it down. So who knows? Some of these cards I just thought were cool and I wanted to get graded regardless. This one looked really good to me centering-wise. But it's a cool-looking card anyway with that red and green. So, you know what? It could be worse. Here's another one. Paulo Banchero, number 56 out of 99, lighting up the league for the Magic. Actually had a little bit of a playoff run this year. Definitely big things for him. And it's a 10! There we go! The rookies, Paulo Banchero, red, out of 99. For those of my sports fans out there, these Optic basketball, I freaking love Optic basketball. Optic basketball and Optic contenders. So we're back on the 10 train, and then now this is my last sports card. There's a few more that I had kind of forgot about. So this is a Joe Burrow. I think this is the same one as this, actually, but the Joe version. So hopefully better than an 8. And 10, baby! Let's go! We'll take that. Thank you. If you guys can hear the clapping, that's Reese in the other room. I'll get a live audience for a break one of these days. I always talked about doing that. Now I feel like I have the space and the people to do it. Joe Burrow, that's actually probably a pretty decent card. Not monster. It's not going to pay for the house, but it might pay for the shed. You know what I'm saying? All right, enough of the nonsense. We got the sports out of the way. Now we've got 2 boxes of nothing but Pokemon, vintage and modern. Combination of a lot of modern alt arts, tag teams, and then vintage holos. Some I've pulled myself, some I purchased, some... I guess that's probably the only 2 options, unless I found any of these, which is unlikely. The soundboard, I don't have the soundboard set up right now. I'm on like a completely different computer. I'm using different cameras. I just was like, I want to do this, and I don't want to wait to see if these come back. I don't want to wait until I have everything set up to do this, because I'm also going to be doing some traveling soon. So here we go. All right. Start on this side. We'll just do them chunks at a time. I have not seen any of these. I do not know any of them. Maybe I'm trying to think if I should just keep these here. I think this is probably fine, right? Or I guess I could, yeah, we'll just keep these here. If it gets out of hand, I'll move them, but we'll start with that. All right, Pokemon. I don't know what any of these are. So maybe on these, I will... Oh, we're starting out with a banger. Okay, all right. I'll try and hide these just because we like the drama. All right. Can we start out? This is a monster card. I want to say this is like a $500 card, maybe more if it's a 10. So how about a 9? Boo. That's all right. Still an awesome card. We have some good ones in here, like this one. So it looks like we started with all the alt arts. We need at least 110 out of these. Hopefully a couple. These are all big cards. And ooh, what? No way. Are they hating on me right now? Okay, that's fine. I guess there is a little bit on that corner. All right, they're hating on me a little bit. All right. I think I got robbed. There's no way that's an 8. All right, so now we got the promo Jolteon VMAX. Bro! I mean, like, maybe? I don't see an 8. I don't see an 8. Like, I was hoping for at least a 9 on these. That's some hater energy. I might need the manager. I know that the promos are tough to grade, so we'll see if we can get anything out of these, but whatever. They'll probably end up in a pull box or something. 9, all right. Seems like the promos might have to be 9s. All the luck went to the sports cards. Usually it's the other way around. So, oh, okay, never mind. We're flipping back. We are leaving modern territory. Now we're going straight back to vintage. These are notoriously tough to grade. 9, a 9 is a huge win on these. A 10 is a monster. Grader must have had a bad day. That's what I'm saying, Nathan Kennedy. What's going on, my friend? 9? All right, that's not bad. That's really not bad. First edition, Lieutenant Surges Firo as a 9. That's a fat dub, a huge swirl in between the wings there. So listen, I will not complain about that. We got a decent amount of first edition stuff. Oh, Nathan Kennedy. This is the one that you sold to me or traded to me. I forgot exactly what the deal was, but this was from our Supreme Victors box. Our Supreme Victors box. I already have a 9 in this. Would love to see a 10. My gut is telling me that it's probably a 9. It wasn't perfect, but you never know. You never know. It's an 8. That's too bad. Still a beautiful card. Still a beautiful card. Absolutely. All right, here's a good one. I do see that there is a print line on this, or maybe that's a hollow scratch, which is definitely going to knock it down. So I'm guessing this one's not a 10, but it's still a really, really good condition. Let's hope for a 9. Might be an 8. Whoa! Beat up on that one. That is tough. I guess maybe they're really knocking down that hollow. The centering is not bad. I mean, there's a little bit of white on that corner, but a 6. Well, that one might get cracked. That one might just be a better sale. I mean, definitely if I'm selling it. Better sale as a raw, for sure. I don't see. I mean, like I really don't. I'm like, if they're really taking into consideration that hollow. I mean, like it is a scratch or a print line, but down to a 6 is crazy. Whatever. We're having fun. This one would also be a monster card. First edition Pidgeot from Jungle. I don't know what employee I made mad. What's up, Kenny Steele? What's up, Pine Tree? How many people we have in here right now? 13 watching? Let's go. Not bad for a middle of the Friday. 6 is usually a dent or bent. That's what I'm saying. That one, I don't see anything that glare. Like that one is truly surprising. I would have thought maybe an 8, and if I got really lucky, maybe a 9, but it is what it is. First edition Pidgeot, especially these colorless hollows, very tough to grade. 8 on that one. It's all right. All it takes is 110 to make everything okay. Ooh, Charmander promos. All right, so these are from the Pokemon Center ETBs. It's kind of funny. I definitely did not send them in this order, but they put them in this order, so whatever. A 9 on that one. Fair enough. I think I sent 2 of these. Yep, here's the second one. A 10 would be huge. Can we do it? A 9 on that one. This is so different than the last PSA submission I had because I feel like we had a lot more success with the last one, but you know, who knows? Maybe they got a little tougher. Oh, looks like I did send another, but this one doesn't have the Pokemon Center sticker on it. This is just a regular promo. And another 9. Another 9. All right, now dipping into some Japanese, excuse me. Rayquaza VMAX character secret rare. Yeah, the alt arts are crazy up. I've been good, Kenny. Been really busy, but had to jump on for this for sure. Turning 30 next weekend, so I'm gonna I'd love to try and do some sort of stream for that. All right. And we got a 10. We needed one. We needed to get back on the wagon. Rayquaza, one of my favorites. So we are officially... That's actually our first Pokemon 10, which is kind of surprising. I'm not going to lie. I did vet these cards beforehand. I didn't expect them all to be 10s, but was hoping to get lucky on a few. This one would be fun. This one would be fun. Hey, just turned 30 yesterday. Let's go. We'll have to celebrate you too. Sylveon VMAX. And there it is! Finally! A 10 on an alt art and a good one at that. We needed one. What's up, Summer? Good to see you. The crew is back in action. Also, we got Baja Blast here. All right, view me, Max. Some things never change, like my ability to correctly say things. Do all the 10s have PSA at the bottom? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out. Because if I hope so, because then this one would also be one. 10 on the Mew VMAX Alt Art! Let's go. So it's not that, this is actually a little wrapper that they have that they put on the outside of the case here. So we got a bunch more that are in bags, so let's hope that that is the case. Especially on something like this, a non-holo, but a Sabrina's Gengar first edition. I actually pulled this live on my channel back during I believe this is the Shining Fates release. Throwing it back. 3 years. Can you even believe that? Sabrina's Gengar. Let's keep the 10 train rolling. There we go. Vintage 10s, even as a non-holo, is a big win. That is a big win. An awesome card. Will not complain about that. And so far, whoever noticed that the ones with the PSA wrapper on them have all been 10s. Which, this would be another fun one to have as a 10. Prices have come down. Prices have come down on this. But it certainly is still an awesome card to have, and a 10 would be fun. Can we do it? Yes, we can. The Van Gogh Pika PSA 10. Talk about that. All right. Honestly, hopefully we started with all the duds and now we're just pulling 10s for the rest of the stream because we still have half of this box, it looks like, and then another entire full box. What's up, Coleslaw, my man? Good to see you. Welcome to the party. Got Baja on deck. Supercharging all these 10s. All right. Wait. Did this just like do the thumbs down logo? What the heck? Can you guys see that? Is that a YouTube thing or is that an OBS thing or is that the heck? All right. Charizard V-Star promo. Another one that's tough to 10. And we got it. The 10 in that. I sent, I think, 2 of the promos. Espeon VMAX, it's got the logo. Don't let us down. One of my favorites, my favorite evolution. 10, baby! Let's go. Let's go. Heating up for sure. Ooh, this is one. Doesn't get as much love, but still an alt art. Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. Here we go. 10, baby, from Battle Styles. What I will say is that if anybody is looking to buy any of these, most of these are going to be put up on my eBay store. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Don't tell me this is about to happen. Don't tell me this is about to happen. You know we are a Blaziken channel. Whew. Master of Might, I'm glad to have you. And Tristan, opening some cards. Good luck, my friend. Let's go. Let's go. Big, fat Blaziken VMAX dub. I bought this at Collecticon Dallas 2 years ago now? Let's go. All right. Hey, a promo with a bag in a 10. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, I have honestly taken a huge break from Pokemon since the new gens especially came out. As you guys kind of knew that, but I've been buying a lot more. Not a lot, to be honest. I haven't been buying a ton of anything, but I have been buying more in the sports world recently. So, all right, here we go. This one doesn't have a bag, so probably not a 10. This one was a promo, so as long as we can get an 8, burn, burn, burn. It's all right. It happens. It happens. And we have a Rockets Moltres Hollow. Again, no bag on this. Hey, 9. Hey, 9 is fine, especially on vintage. Vintage Hollow 9s are big fat dubs in the world that I come from. All right, so who else is out there? What's new with you people? Who cares about me? What's new with you? This one's got a bag. It's a Snorlax, and it is a PSA 10. Let's go, non-hollow. A 10 hollow is worth a stupid amount of money, but the non-hollow is fun too. All right. Oh, there we go. Little Galarian Zapdos V Alt Art from Chilling Reign. Very tough card to pull. Very tough card to pull. And it's a 10 banger. All right. We got another one here. Ooh. Ooh. First edition Erica Hollow from Gym Heroes. This would be our first vintage Hollow 10, and it is. Let's go. That's tough. That is tough. Let's go, baby. Pine Tree went hard at Alpha Clash Kickstarter. Nice. Yeah, Alpha Clash, they got some really good stuff. I'm excited to see what else they've done. I didn't grab the comic they did recently. You've got the full Kickstarter Alpha Clash Hollow set? That's sweet. I actually have some Kickstarter Alpha Clash stuff. I still have my booster box, and then I've got a few packs. Or at least one pack. I know, Jarnell. I know. But here's the thing. I already collect too much stuff. Gotta capitalize on it at some point. Not that it's all about the money, but I can only have so many things. All right, let's wrap up this first box, and then hopefully the next box is all 10s. I don't even really need to put the sticker on these if they have the bag, I think is what we're gathered here. So we can just do an unveil. All right. Ooh, Zero Aura Beef. Alt art from Chilling Reign. Let's go. And I actually do have some packs from, what was the most recent? Paldean Fates. I still have some stuff that I'll be posting up. I do have a lot of singles I'll be doing. I don't know what I want to do. Pull box, maybe Nalter packs. Who knows? Maybe a combination of it all for the 30th birthday. We'll have some fun. All right, here we go. A Medicham V Alt Art PSA 10. Very nice, very nice. The 10s are stacking it up. Let's get another vintage. You just got into Legos? Uh-oh. Legos is a lot of fun, but the downside is it takes up a lot of space. But they are freaking awesome. Ooh, that's a non-holo, but a first edition Dark Blastoise PSA 10. Oh, is that a Deep Pocket Monster? He's Pat Flynn is collecting one of every single Pokemon. That's awesome. I've been pretty out of the weeds in terms of Pokemon content on social media. What's up, Tristan? What's up, Tristan? Take the Dark Blastoise. Now we got 2 Japanese cards. The Scarlet 151 pack. Maybe. Am I going to Card Party? I don't think I'm going to make it to Card Party. I've got a lot. I don't know what. Is that in June? I've got a lot of travel planned for this summer, which is good and bad. But there's a lot of things that I wish I could be doing that I unfortunately probably won't be able to. All right. Oh, there we go. Japanese Entei. Secret Art Rare. Whatever it is. Pull Charizard EX from it. Not sure if it's any good. Hey, Charizard's not bad. Never a bad day for a Zard. And here we... I think that's kind of a monster card. I might have to look this one up. I pulled this, I think, live on my stream, and this was a monster card at the time, especially when it was only Japanese. And now there is an English version, but the Japanese one was way tougher to pull, and now we have a 10. I'm going to have to look up what this is going for. Here we go. Friends in Galar, Japanese PSA 10. Let's see here. So maybe not too crazy. Maybe come down a little bit. About a $50 card. $50-ish card. But hey, that's not bad. What's up, Walito and Brooke? My friends, I get to see you next week-ish. Week and a half-ish. And Ion is here too. What's going on, friends? It is good to see you all. It is good to see you all. That is awesome. All right, we are on to box number 2. So if you just got here, still got plenty of action. If you go back and watch the stream, it started out really slow, had not a good streak of cards, like no 10s other than sports. And then we went down a rabbit hole of hitting nothing but 10s. So hopefully we have a few more 10s in here. I don't see bags on these, which may not be a great sign. But there's no way that this whole box is not 10s, right? Maybe that was just for certain cards. All right, so we've got Lucario and Melmetal GX. That's an 8 from the promo tin. Any of the promos are going to be tough to grade, but that is kind of surprising. I mean, I guess I do see a little white dot right there. Huh. Thought that was, I mean, 8's not bad, but definitely was hoping for a little higher. Maybe we'll just go, instead of the pink Post-it note, maybe we'll use it. I don't know. Ooh, Scizor. This is from a recent set. And a 9 in the illustration rare Scizor. Okay. Here we go. We have an Ancient Mew as a 7. Ooh. At least one of these was fresh out of a pack. I think I sent 2. 7's kind of brutal on this, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's tough to grade, but I really felt good. Maybe there's a dent or something somewhere, but I thought that would, I mean, that seems pretty low. I mean, I can't see anything. I think the centering even looks pretty good. Maybe a little heavy on this side, but that certainly would only maybe knock it down 1 point. Well, what are you gonna do? Of course, JB. Absolutely. I know. It is kind of fun. That's kind of like what I'm doing right now, right? Professor Chex is in the house. What's going on, my friend? This one is a monster card if it grades well. Unfortunately, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a 10. Hopefully not too low. I am seeing a little bit of a scratch. Yeah, it's a 6. That's too bad. Some of these are probably going to get, I don't know. Might just be better as binder cards at that point. The hater grader. That's all right. Okay, here we go. Glaceon V, Alt-Art 9. There we go. Take a 9 in that. Gold Charizard and Reshiram GX as an 8. Man, they are really tough on these promos. I feel like that is not warranted, but what do I know? I mean, here's the one thing I will say. This one has almost like ridge, instead of like round corners. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it almost is like a diamond, which is just how it was cut. But it is what it is. A promo tag team 9. Stacking up these 9s. Hopefully the 10s are in the front, right? I did see the news about the new PSA cases coming. Excited to, I think the biggest takeaway for me, the UV protection would be good, increased UV protection, but I think actually having a 20% heavier case will feel nice. It's the one thing about PSA slabs, they do feel light compared to CGC and Beckett, so that'll be a nice change of pace. All right, so we got the Sleepy Boy. And it's a 9. We will take the 9 on that. I'm sensing a trend here. I feel like it's kind of crazy if this whole thing comes back as 9s, though. I guess I don't know if do they not have any UV protection, or is it just increased protection, or is it straight up just protect like they've never had it before? This is a fun card. I actually think I got this from a pull box from Dangerous Kyle. Japanese Espeon. Can we get a 9? I'll take that. I will definitely take that. 9 on Vintage Hollows. It's a good day. Good day at the park. Also, I realized I've been pulling out of this box. I have like a side box, and then I have the ones that are here, so don't let me forget to pull from this. A lot of tag team 9s, it looks like. I do love this card. Anything Arita, of course. A few Espeons in this submission. And, hey, apparently the tag team 9s. The tag team 9s. Wow, apparently not UV protected at all. That's actually wild. And, oh, there we go. Okay, we've got hope. We've got hope. So this one did not have a bag on it, and it was a 10. So I actually love this card too, the Mewtwo Mew. This I think is one of the bigger promos from Tag Team too, if it grades well. How many of these are going into PC? We'll find out. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to keep quite yet. A lot of the stuff that I want for my PC, I've honestly, I've either already had graded, or I'm keeping it, like my Cosmic Eclipse binder, my Celebrations binder, a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Unbagged 10s now increase the mystery. That is big facts. All right, unbagged 10s. I'm not gonna lie. Not that it would have been the end of the world if these were all 9s, but I'm like, what? Come on. All right, so here we go. Let's keep it going now. All right, that one did not. Interesting. 8. And this one I believe I pulled from a pack. Like, I guess if you want to knock it for centering, maybe, but I guess maybe top to bottom is worse than I thought. Maybe just that by itself. I don't know. It looks like pretty good condition otherwise, though. Whatever. Whatever. And a 9. These are pretty tough to get 10s on, but I've had a few of these 9 in the past. And, ooh, not a 10, but I will take the 9 on this card. We did hit the 10 on the Erica. First edition Lieutenant Surge. PSA 9 hollow. Unlucky grades. I mean, like, what am I gonna do? I can't really change it. I mean, I guess I can take them out of the case. We can file a joint lawsuit. And there's a little swirl in the corner there, partial swirl. The other part is right there. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I think that this one I don't really understand. I think these are probably fair-ish. I don't really see what it would be with the Mewtwo, but these, I mean, I guess there is one little like scratch on the e-reader border. Otherwise, they're pretty clean. They're pretty clean. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? And, hey, there we go. Luminian V Alt Art 10 from Brilliant Stars. I believe I also have the Arceus. I still call it Arceus in my head, but Arceus and Charizard from that set, I believe, are as part of the submission as well. So, some unbagged 10s definitely help our case here. And we got the Genesect doing the breakdancing. You're pissed when you got an 8. Here's the thing. If you're submitting 80-plus cards, you are going to get some non-ideal grades. Unless you are being extremely, extremely careful, which I probably could have been a little bit more careful, but I do agree that the Luminian is a beautiful card. Also, one of the only Pokemon that has multiple alt arts, right? Kind of interesting. And a 10 banger for Genesect. Let's go. I'd like to see some more vintage 10s. 1 or 2 vintage 10s hollows can really, really make a difference, which we did get 1 so far. All right, we got a base set 2 Gyarados hollow, and it's a 9. 9 is fine. I'll take a sip to that. That's not what I meant, and you know that. That's not what I meant. I'm just saying that it's a numbers game. The more cards you send, the more likely that you're going to get some BS at some point. Leafeon V. Alt art from Evolving Skies as an 8? I guess centering. There's no way it's an 8 just from centering. Ain't no way. That's a clean card. It is decently, I mean, it's fat on the bottom for sure. But, oh, that's kind of brutal. Bro, there's no way. That is the one downside of PSA and not being able to know why they graded. Supposedly PSA is adding grader notes at some point, so it's not going to be super specific, but hopefully some explanation at least if it is a really unfavorable grade. All right, so here we got a Celebi. This one is definitely off center. I think I just sent it regardless and just hoped that they weren't paying attention. This one's like kind of like off kilter. I don't even remember seeing it like this. Like it's actually kind of twisted on its border. 8. It's brutal. Some of your grades are questionable. Yeah, it feels like we kind of got used to the COVID era where if you sneezed at a card, it got a 10. So maybe this is penance for that. We got the Mew V. 9. All right. Arceus V from Brilliant Stars as another 9. All right, we have our second Ancient Mew. I feel really good about this unless there's some crazy like thing I missed. It's still going to be a very tough card to get a 10 on, but I think this one of these was the one that I actually pulled out of the cellophane wrapper to submit. So let's hope it was this one. 9? We're not mad about 9s on that. I will take a 9 on an Ancient Mew, 100%. A 10 in this card is like stupid. The movie theater, you're a real one if you did. All right, here we go. Here we go. Dark Slowbro, first edition. We got some more there's some more vintage hollows that we have not unveiled. I actually think there's quite a few. So maybe that's what a lot of the rest of this is. 9. We'll never complain with a 9 on a first edition hollow. Maybe slightly. A 10 would have been fun, but it's just so tough with this hollow foil. Like how they used to do these hollow foil. It's so prone to even just like brushing up against it might cause a scratch. All right. Ooh, Espeon V. A lot of Espeons in this return. Now that I'm realizing it, they better not. Let's see what we got. A 9, man. Centering. I think that what I'm seeing is that I feel like they're weighting centering a lot more than they were before. Because the main thing I was really looking at with this submission was whiting on the corners and edges, and pretty much all of these are very clean. Like if it was the only thing wrong with the card, the lowest grade I think I should get based on anything that I submitted based on the whiting / corners should be a 9. So it must just be the centering. They're weighting heavier now, or just actually looking at it. For a while it kind of felt like they weren't, but what are you gonna do? All right, more first edition. More first edition hollow. Come on, baby. 9. All right. 9s are fine. 9s are fine. Although the difference between a vintage 10 and a vintage 9 hollow is going to be several $100 in a lot of cases, depending on the card. Why, at least one would be nice. We did hit one. We hit at least one. Second one would be nice. First, are getting super collectible. Are they? Just probably because 10s are getting priced out for a lot of people. Well, so be it then. Like I said, pretty much anything in this submission, if anybody's interested in buying, I will be posting something to Twitter, but a lot of them I'll get thrown up on eBay. Maybe I'll make a list of everything beforehand. All right, looking at this card, it is a little weighted on the centering is a little heavier on the right, so I'm guessing it's a 9. I think it's got to be the centering. I think my last submission, my last big submission was they just kind of were like, it's kind of centered. So this dark Golbat, I believe, is actually an error, if I remember correctly. It's like a ghost. It's like it's like faded, like the whole, like you can see the text down here and everything. Maybe I'm incorrect about that, but I think I had a card that was like that. So let's see if it's an 8. I'll take it. Ghost error. Not ghost, but something like that. All right, so I forgot we have a couple other fun cards in here. These are tough to grade, really tough to grade because of the hollow borders. Hollow borders on Delta species. But boy, oh boy, would it be fun to hit a big fat 9. I'm not mad about that. This is low pop count era. Very low pop count, popular Pokemon. One of my favorites, and one of my favorite sets. Sabrina's Alakazam. This was another card that I actually pulled myself out of the Shining Fates break back on Pokemon Day 2021. It's a 9. All right. Can't complain. I'll let you guys complain on my behalf. So actually, this is the Dark Doug Trio. All right. Dark Doug Trio, first edition, Team Rocket. As a 9. Dude, they're so stingy. They are so stingy. It's wild. They are so stingy on Holo 10s. It's crazy. Like, I'm glad that not every card is one, but if I send 20 to 30 and I only get one back, we still got a big stack though. All right, another one of my favorites, Rayquaza Delta species. We've got an 8. Oof. That's all right. Some of these I submitted knowing that they weren't going to be perfect, but gosh, yeah, this one is pretty. The centering is good. There's one little white dot on that corner. I don't know. That might be hater. That might be some hater energy. I'm not even going to lie. So, a lot of you know what this card is. This is my Dark Charizard from Team Rocket that I opened live on stage at the Leonhardt event. I think my gut tells me it's probably not a 10, but let's get surprised. How about it? It's a 9. I think when I pulled it, I thought that it would probably be a 9. There is one white little bit of you can't even like really see it. That's how minor you know it is. But on that corner, centering is pretty good. A little bit of hater energy, but I'll take a 9 on a vintage Zard, certainly. All right, can we get another? Tristan, I don't think links are going to work in the chat, but if you want to post it in Discord, you can certainly do that. We have to have links turned off so that spam doesn't come through. Erica's Vileplume, first edition, Gym Heroes. Just give me a 10. 9. We're on a hot streak, I will say. We're on a hot streak. We've had a lot of first edition 9s. Can't be too mad. So this is from the Charizard Generations box. I definitely opened this on a stream. This was one that I definitely don't think is going to 10. If it did, it'd be a Christmas miracle. But it's a cool enough card. This one might be one that sits in my collection. We'll see. I don't. If I'm going to lose money on any of these because I graded them in the sense that like it's a $30 card raw and a PSA 8 is $30, I'll probably just hold it, right? 8. That's not really surprising because of how these promos, there's some whitening along the top ridge. So that was kind of my thought. Probably on the bottom too. Prior to how they used to do, like in like the Sun and Moon era, they kind of started to fix it. Now promos are at least somewhat better protected, but before they used to just literally be like in the box, held by cardboard. So it's like very, very tough to grade a lot of those. But I love this card. I think it's neat. It's an 8. It's a Charizard at the end of the day. All right. I'm going to go ahead on a limb and just say it. This one's a 10. I did not see anything, but I'm just like, we need some positive energy in the chat right now. You overpaid for that promo. I mean, like, it is a good promo. Honestly, not a bad card to have. What's up, Z Poppy, Minnesota's finest. Good to see you, my friend. All right, Venomoth, first edition Jungle, 9. The 9 streak continues. The 9 streak continues. We still have about 10 cards. All right, here we go. Z Poppy, what's new with you? Evolving Skies, Rayquaza V Alt Art. And a 9. Oof. We have not hit a 10 in a while. We need one. It has to be. They are hating on us. All right, Vaporeon. 9. Based on how things have gone, I'm not feeling real great about these, but these are amazing promos. I think I sent 2. Of these Hollow Foil Toys R Us promo Charmanders, excuse me. A 10 on these is a big card. An 8. Kind of assumed that at least one of these. Although, what would it be? This one, oh, there's some hollow scratches. I can't be mad at that. I'll take an 8. Corporate World working on buying a place here soon. Getting married next summer. Let's go. I've been good. Working. Building up my business, my space. And yeah. If you're looking to buy a house, my brother's a loan officer in Minnesota, and he would love to help you out. Toys R Us. Was that a selfless promo? That was the sponsored segment of the show. I think he's also licensed in Texas, Colorado, Wisconsin, maybe. Anyway, hashtag ad. All right, here we go. Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. 9. Dude, they are really... This is the Andy Dalton brother, 100%. 100%. Do I get commissions from him? I mean, not officially. Maybe we'll have to work out a deal. They have really been hating on modern. Like, I really just... I mean, whatever. Maybe it's the new standard. 9 on the Zard. 9 on the Zard. We went from mostly 10s in our last submission to mostly 9s, which is okay. We have a good amount of 10s still. All right. This card, I'm guessing it's not. I feel like I see a little bit of hollow scratch. Maybe I'm making stuff up. I don't know. This card as a 10 is a monster. It is going to touch the camera soon. It's funny. I'm going to guess it's not. It's a 7. That's all right. These cards, these what are they called? Colorless hollows are notoriously hard to grade, even for the Pokemon Vintage Standard. So, still a great card. All right, come on, just give me a 10, Pokemon or PSA. Dude, they are really hating on us right now. You know what? I will give them the benefit of that. There is like, it just looks like a matter of like how it was cut. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like how it was cut. There is like one little thing there. Maybe that one's fine, but you can't tell me that these are all. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards left, including this one. What do we guess? Let's play a guessing game. Base set hollow Poliwrath. I pulled this card out of a pack on stream myself. I'm gonna guess. Listen, if you're gonna give us a 10, if you're gonna be skimpy on the 10s, at least give us one on a base set. It doesn't have to be first edition. The vintage 9 streak. The vintage 9 streak continues. A little bit fatter up top than on bottom. That's a clean card though. That's a clean card. Give me one more 10 before we end. Galarian Articuno, this would certainly be a big one. That's a 9. That's a 9. Beautiful card. I do love that card. All right, Charmander. I think this is the one that had a little bit better centering than the other one. I think I see one hollow scratch, maybe. Maybe a couple. 9. Hey, that's a nice card as a 9. Better than an 8. I will take a 9 in that for sure. And last but not least, I'll double check to make sure there aren't any more. But let me just make sure. Chilling Reign, Galarian Slowking. 8, bro. We can't end on that. That's dumb. Dude, I think they messed with my cards. I think they trimmed my cards to throw off my ratings. It's the only way. It's the only way. No, I'm not going to be too salty. We got a lot of 10s out of it. I think their standards have just changed from the COVID era, as evidenced by this. But hey, we got to have fun hanging out, looking at them. And that's half the fun, right? It's just finding out what you get. I think their keyboard might have been stuck. Yeah, 10 recap. We won't look at the 6, 7s. The lowest grade we got was a 6, which I guess could be worse. So here's our 8s. Not too bad. Not too bad. So for 9s, 2 stacks about that size. So I would say probably about half the overall submission were 9s, which is probably fair, right? And then here are all of our 10s. Also, I do have another binder that I will be submitting some cards for. That will hopefully, it's a lot of, it's going to be getting sent probably in the next couple weeks. So we'll have back about a month after that. I got this, even though they quote about 2 months, I got these back in about a month. And I graded through Real Sports Cards, who I do some content work for. I guess hashtag plug. So if anybody is looking for submission, like they're a PSA authorized dealer now, so you can send however many you want. Obviously, it's a little bit easier if you're local, which most of you aren't, but you can do mail-ins as well. Still going to be way cheaper in a lot of cases, and they fill out a lot of the paperwork for you. You do have to fill out the form with the values, but it does make things easier. So shout out to them. I don't blame them on any of the reasons that we didn't get all 10s. Okay, here we go. Paperwork is, in fact, the worst part. So we got a couple of, we only got one tag team 10, which is a little tough, but that's all right. So we got these 3. We got the Galler friends, the friends in Galler from Japanese VMAX Climax. We got the Entei V-Star Universe 10, one of my faves. Another, not a holo, but a Dark Blastoise first edition Team Rocket 10. That's a big card. Medicham V Alt Art. Zero Aura V Alt Art PSA 10. That's one of my faves, especially Chilling Reign, one of my favorite sets. Erica, this was our only vintage holo 10, which just goes to show how tough. So while we're here, let's look up an estimate of what this goes for. Not that it's all about values, but hey, to some degree, it is. When we're grading like this. Okay. So raw, it's like a $65 card. So I got to sign into Pokedata. PSA 10, $252. $252. With one selling as high as $292 back in December of 2023. Not bad. Galarian Zapdos V, PSA 10. Snorlax non-holo, PSA 10. I will say, if you're ever looking for, a strategy. Not as many people grade. If you are trying to make some money in grading non-holo rares, vintage ones specifically, that you feel really good about. Obviously, you have to do you got to make sure the centering is at least decent, at whatever. Basically, it looks like it could be a 10. I mean, even this one, the centering is not that good. There's cards that had worse centerings that got 9s for sure. But I've had a pretty good luck with grading non-holo rares from vintage. And they're not going to be as worth as much as the holos, but it definitely is a pretty. I mean, like it's not going to call it a guarantee, but it feels like it's a safer investment. I guess you want to say that. Lower upside. Vaporeon VMAX. Happy to get at least one of these promos as a 10. Knowing that they're tough to grade, getting a 10 is probably going to help its case quite a bit. One of my favorites of the break. Of the unveiling, the Blaziken VMAX, you know it. So this card, let's see. Let's see Blaziken. Wow, that's crazy. Raw, this card's going for like $200 to $300. That's crazy. And as a 10, wow, these values have gone up like crazy. As a 10, selling for $525. Whew. Not a bad day at the office. Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. This card is very tough to pull. Pulled it a couple times for other people. I think Todd was one of them. I think Todd would have been the first person I pulled that card for. Or second, one of the two. And I think I also pulled it for Philly Flipper. Top 5 Sword and Shield. Another not this one I am very happy with, especially with Fusion Strikes, Booty Cheeks, Polar 8s. $221 raw, $384 as a 10. Not bad. We got the promo Zard. Again, the promos are tough to grade, so I'll take that, certainly. And this one, what is this at now? These came down quite a bit, but let's see. Pikachu 085. Do they not have the Van Gogh promo on Pokédata? What are we doing here? Van Gogh, Pikachu, PSA. Oh wow, yeah, value's still way up there. Yeah, these are actually selling for $230, $250, $200 in the last week. Like that was just in the last 2 days. All right. Was really happy with this one. I pulled this myself. Sabrina's Gengar non-hollow. I want to say this is actually a decent card as even being non-hollow. About a $30 card raw. 10 as a 256. Wait, and that's the non. Wait, hold on. That's non-first edition. What? That's a little dumb. Maybe this is not accurate because one hasn't sold for a while. The first edition goes for $315. The non-first edition goes for $256 as a 10. But there hasn't been a PSA 10 of this card sold in a long time. The last one sold for $412. So that would actually, there was one sale that must, I'm guessing, someone, I don't know. So there hasn't been one in months. So, I didn't realize how big of a card that was. Moonbryon, Ray, Giratina, Gengar, Blaziken. That makes a lot of sense. Hey, my friend Ellery, traveling with the 10s. How is it going? Good to see you guys. I love seeing your adventures. We did hit, I forgot. Listen, it was easy to get down on ourselves with all the 9s, but we did hit some monsters. I forgot. My apologies. The thing about this one, this one doesn't even look like an alt art. $200 as a PSA 10. That's what I'm saying. I think someone might have just sold way under market value, which market value is only what someone's willing to pay, but it feels like that one just went for less than it probably should have. Sylveon VMAX. This is a big card. This has to be top 10 in Sword and Shield, I would have to think. I know it wasn't. It was certainly up there. $312 has a 10 on this one. I think, was it AK or Todd? AK or Todd I hit this for, and they also got a 10. So, all right, here we go. So now we're Japanese. Rayquaza, VMAX, Climax, PSA 10. So that's about a $70 card. That's about a $70 card. And now we got the sports. Very happy with this. I think this as a 10 is actually a pretty decent card. Joe Burrow, Reactive, Green, PSA 10. So that's about it. Actually sold recently for $88. So it's about an $85 card. This one is not numbered. This is just a parallel. I also had a Jalen Hurts of this same parallel rookie card, and it came back as an 8, which is kind of sad. But this one, Paulo Banchero, this one is numbered. This one is the only numbered one I sent in this submission out of 99. So that is a rookie card. Paulo Banchero, the rookies, red out of 99, PSA 10. Oh wow, okay. Well, that's so a little bit all over the place. One sold on bids for 76, but then there's buy it now for 97 that sold, one for 130. The most recent one was an SGC 10, best offer. It was listed at 176, so I could probably find that. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how this one's all over the place. Weird. Whatever, probably about a 80-ish, $80 to $100 card. And then, actually, Purple Wave, is this not numbered either? Okay, never mind. So we got a CD Lamb White Hot Rookies PSA 10. That's about a $50 card. Not bad. Pulled that one myself. Greetings from Orlando, Todd Warren. How are you doing, my friend? What are you doing in Orlando? Hopefully you're at Disney World or Universal, or doing something fun. Kenny from Silver Tempest, the Rayquaza VMAX. I agree. I think that card is sick. I think I have an English version of that. I don't know why I did not send that. Anyway. All right, and then this is the last card, which is actually the first one we looked at. Got us started strong with the 10s. Scotty Barnes, Purple Wave PSA 10. So that is about a $67 card, $50 to $60. God, these are all over the place. Basically, the strategy is just set it high with buy it now and best offer turned on, and then just wait till an offer that looks nice to you. So that was that. Kind of way more 8s than I was expecting. That was kind of the downside of I guess they just got a little stricter, but that's all right. Ooh, nice. No theme parks this time, just visiting friends and going to drive to Miami and staying right there. We'll have fun. It's definitely really hot down there right now, so stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Air out those pits. All right. I don't know. What should I do? Do I just end it? Should I end the stream? What else do I have? I'm trying to think, do I have anything I can open? Nothing crazy. Maybe I'll just end it on a good note. So, anyway, that was a lot of fun. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. And I would really... Do I have any Ant Edwards rookies? I don't have any like huge ones, but I do have some. I did in this submission got a Ant Prism base PSA 9 rookie card. So I would like to get a big one, but prices are up right now. So I probably will buy one in the off season, even when they go and win the finals. It's always smarter to buy cards out of season. So I don't think the stream will be next Saturday, maybe early in the day. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm leaving out of town the next day. So it won't be late because that's also that is my birthday, is next Saturday. Maybe either during the day, or I would like to try and do it at night. Let me try and figure out what, it's also going to kind of see what happens with the basketball schedule if we can win on Sunday. So, fun fact, I am flying to Denver on Sunday to see Game 7 of Wolves versus Nuggets. So, send some positive energy my way, friends. If the Wolves win that, they'll go to the Western Conference Finals, which is just like, if you know how much of a poverty franchise we've been, this is like, I'm on cloud 9. So, love you all. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for cheering on these submissions. I will have another PSA reveal stream at some point in the next couple of months, so we'll do another one of these, maybe with a little bit more structure. But yeah, this was fun. So if you saw anything you liked and you might be interested in buying, a good amount of these are going to be listed on my eBay as I clear out some inventory. And then some of these maybe we'll end up doing a giveaway or mystery box tins. I just have a lot of stuff. And I could sell it all individually, but figured maybe could do some fun mystery deals, whatever. Anyway, everybody have a good day. Happy Friday, and I will talk to you soon. Gotta remember how to shut out of this. I'm using OBS instead of Streamlabs now. All right, bye.